even recording now. That would have been dope to have it on recording.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Was that you or was that somebody in the background?
No, that's this YouTuber I'll be watching. His name is New Breed.
New Breed?
Yeah.
Okay, send it to me on my DMs so I don't forget. But I'm gonna write it down. Dang, I don't got a pen around me right now. Oh yeah, I do. New Breed.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate it. Yeah. You said it's YouTube?
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. That's love. Let me jump over here to the chat real quick. Anybody, y'all come mute yourselves. Really doesn't matter. Just if you have background noise, just keep yourself muted. And if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself as well. I'm just gonna go over SPY just really quickly, like what I see on SPY and things of that nature, put some levels out for tomorrow that could possibly hit, right? Let me go over to the chat real quick. Is this live? Yeah. Sure, Mara, we live. I thought I was in the wrong chat, my bad. Oh, I thought this was a replay since it says Sunday. Oh, nah, that was, you seen the other one above it? That was Jay.
No, what happened was that guy that came on when he was watching YouTube, it had said Sunday. So I thought I was catching a replay. I was like, what?
Dang, Sunday? I missed it.
Since when y'all put replays in the general chat?
Nah, yeah. But I don't know if Lee Z is on here. Let me see something. I know you had a question in the general chat. You said, where can I find TradingView scripts for the strat and TC? So just go to your indicators right here and you type in strat STRT. The one that I use is the strat open levels, the strat candle open levels. And you can also use the strat assist. It's more beginner friendly. It has more tools for you. Also, I'll just mention it right now. You can scroll down. I never really scroll down and try to look at more scripts of the strat, but my brother B Wiz, he had found another one. I still didn't test it out. Forgot which one it was. He sent it to me. I'm gonna check it out here in a few, but it's super dope. He had found another one that he kind of liked it or whatnot. I'm gonna back test it, see how I like it. But you can scroll down here and see what other strat setups or indicators they may have. I don't like to say indicators is really not an indicator, but just like the setups that they have and things of that nature, how they got an inside bar strategy, things of that nature. And then the TC one for time frame continuity, you can type in TC and it'll be, or type in time frame. I don't know why it didn't just pop up. It normally just pops up with TC. Yeah, there it is. Time frame continuity. When you type in TC, it's right here. But if you do choose to use the strat assist, you don't need it. You need it for this one so it can populate on your chart right here. But for the strat assist, it already has it on there. All right, let me go back to the chat.
You know what, Moody?
What's going on?
You should re-record that section because you get asked that a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably record it like in a small little thing on like how to do the
yeah, because you get asked that a lot. I asked you too, and you set it up for me already.
Yeah, it's all right. It don't bother me. It's actually a good practice for me, right? Because in human nature, us beings, we normally get agitated at times when somebody continues to ask you the same thing because you may feel like someone's not listening to you or something. But what I understand is that it's a good practice for me because it keeps me in a nurturing state of mind where it's like, it's okay that I may know it. It's all right if I repeated it myself 100 times. You're starting to understand it now, and everybody learns stuff differently and process things differently. So it's
that's awesome of you, Moody.
Oh, appreciate it. Thanks. I really appreciate it. All right, so Big Worm smoking big products Sunday. My man. All right, so let's get into it. Let me mute Dustin real quick. We just got some background. You can unmute yourself if you got a question, Dustin, or anybody, but just muting everybody just for the background noise. And go back to the chat. Thought I was tripping when I heard Sunday. Yeah, that was just some positive messages getting put out there. So let's look at Spy. SPY. Oh, let me turn off my camera because it'd be going slow sometimes when I have it up there. All right. Okay, cool. So let's delete all this real quick. I gotta start remembering to delete it before I even do the Zoom. Hey, yo, cousin, I'm gonna call you back. I'm doing a class right now. Remove. Those we can still keep right there. All right, cool. So, but I was just removing those alerts. And now I'm going to remove these because we can find other targets here. And another thing I was going to do is just delete some of these access lines that we really don't need from down here because the stock is not all the way down there yet. We could get these levels if we need it. And honestly, we'll delete all of these until I get to like close to that 50%. And it's just so when you could keep these levels, they haven't been hit. If you have these levels on your chart, I'm just cleaning them up. So I'll put them back when price gets around that level again. Because right now, the level that we don't want to really break is this 409 level, right? That's the level that we want to try to stay above. And we also want to try to stay above this level right here, which is going to be 411.30, right? That's going to be our 50% retracement. Let me delete all these little entries.
No. That's not for you. Get back.
You. We got a beautiful Angie in the back screen. All right. Cuz need to join and get this knowledge. Why the 3 on small time frames, like 3 minute, but what? Why the 3 on small time frames, like 3 minute, but when you look at a 5 minute and when you look at a 5 minute, the same candle is a 2. Can you explain, please? You're on 2 different, like, I kind of understand what you're saying, Denise. Let me close this out and keep doing this. I understand what you're saying. Whatchamacallit, it'll be common sense for me, but not common sense for you. And it's because you're going backwards, right? You just went from a 3 minute chart to a 5 minute chart, right? So psychologically, whatever you see that happens whatever you see in life that happens in 3 minutes, and now you're going to evaluate it in 5 minutes, you're going to see something completely different every single time. And it's because it's his own world. What you see on a different time frame, more than likely, you're not going to see it on another time frame. But let me just pull up SPY on a 3 minute, just to kind of show you. And we're going to look at the bar from, oh, that's pre-market. Let's look at, best to do is just because the market's closed. And those candles are going to suck. BTUSD. All right, so like on a 3 minute, we got a 2 down, right? You go to a 5 minute, you got a 1, an inside bar. And that's, I'm gonna go ahead and mute this person. Oh, appreciate you, bro. And that's because your 5 minute time frame has not broken that low. Like it's whatchamacallit, like if you're following a strat, just think of the strat every single time, right? Like if you go to a 5 minute time frame, it's inside. Why is it inside? It hasn't broken the previous high. It hasn't broken the previous low. If you go to a 3 minute time frame, then you got to also understand that this bar is 5 minutes. If you go to a 3 minute time frame, each bar is going to be 3 minutes. So obviously these would be 6 minutes, right? So this was 3 minutes, and then this was 3 minutes, right? This is the inside bar of the 5 minute that you're still seeing. This 5 minutes are almost about to finish, right? Let's go back to the 5 so you can see it just went 2 down. Freak. And it's because I saw it on the 3 minute go 2 down. But it just went 2 down, so I can't explain that because it literally just did it. But it was inside, and basically all I was going to show you was on this 3 minute. Oh, sorry, go to 5 minute. If you look at the time on here, you have 5 seconds. You see that? 5 seconds left. If you would have went back to your 3 minute bar, you still had time running, right? So this was part of your 5 minute bar right here. Your 5 minute bar just got a new bar. right? Your 3-minute didn't. It still got a whole minute left because it's 1 minute behind. But I'm not sure if that explained it, but it's because it's on 2 different time frames. And if you're trying to catch a move, it's always best to be looking at a bigger time frame and then go to a smaller time frame. If you ever go from a smaller time frame to a bigger time frame and you don't even know how to read time frame analysis, you're going to confuse yourself every single time. So the best practice until you an individual gets skilled at reading candlesticks and also time frame continuity would be to go from 5 minute to 3 minute and not 3 minute to 5 minute. That's like me trading a 1 minute chart and trying to trade that 1 minute chart the same way I'm trading a 5 minute or the same way I'm trading an hourly chart. It doesn't correlate together, right? But yeah, let's pull up SPY. I'll go back to chat. Okay.
Moody, I have a question.
What's up?
Okay, so I know you repeated this a couple of times, but okay, I want to start doing lines and stuff on my chart like you do yours, and I don't know how to do that. So I could wait until later, until the end
No,
of
it's
the
easy.
class
You
or
just go right
something.
here on your trading views. If you're on a computer, it'll be right here. If you're not on a computer, let me grab my phone. It'll be the drawing button if it's not on a computer. All right, let me just make sure. Yeah, it'll be the pencil button all the way
Where's
on.
that? Okay, is that where you have your mouse at right now?
Yeah, right here, that's this. You just click this
Okay.
and it pops up a whole bunch of, matter of fact, look, you know what's gonna help you? What's the quickest way? What's the quickest way? One of y'all load up.
Because I know it's on your videos
Yeah, I
too.
got a whole class in it.
Yep, you have a whole lesson in it. But that's what I'm saying. Like some of those, like the questions that we keep asking, for the strat and then the lines, maybe that could be like something that's shortened so I could find it real quick.
Yeah, I got a whole class on how to use trading views. It's going to be right here. If you go to YouTube, it's just not going to look the same way. It's called Trading View Setup for Beginners / Q&A because people ask me questions and I answer the questions live on there. But if you go to
Okay, yeah, thank
if you
you.
go to this video, it's literally just a video, not even on charting. It's just about how do you use all of the tools on Trading Views and the tools that I use. But just real quick, you'll just click right here. I started off with horizontal lines, right? You could just click it and then wherever you want your lines, wherever you would like your lines, like say, if you wanted it right here, like at the bottom of this pin bar, I mean, not pin bar, at the bottom of this wick, you'll just click and it'll draw the line right there for you.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So I just got to play with it then.
Yeah, that's
And,
what I did.
and is it easy to delete too?
Yeah, you just click it and just delete it. It's literally like, so what I would tell you is, and this if you have any type of questions, just ask. It's not gonna frustrate me, even if it's like a simple question. But one thing that I would tell you that you can do that will help you in your journey is it's always great to be in a Discord or be around mentors or a guru, whatever you may want to call it, because that's gonna shorten your learning curve and also help you excel quicker. But if you want to make sure that you're always excelling quicker, is always just doing it first. Like, say if you have a question like, what is support and resistance? You can wait a whole week till a class or whenever we do a class or, to ask that question. Can I get, I'm so sorry. I got an important phone. Give me 1 second. Let me just, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I need to know what ranging means. Somebody just asked, is SPY ranging?
Dang, my bad, people. My bad. I just got a very important phone call. But yeah, what was I saying? I was trying to explain something. Oh, what I was trying to tell you, Sharmira, is so like this is one thing I learned within myself that always helped me just achieve the goals that I wanted. If I knew somebody that knew how to do it, I will always still Google it. And because I didn't know what it was, and I will freshen my mind up and at least know what this means and what this means. Why? Because now that I asked that person what this means, I also have more questions to ask that person. But what it does for the individual, it just it pushes you forward. It makes you never stay stagnant. It makes you never depend on someone, right? And that's what I like to like promote and push forward. Like always ask questions and don't ever feel like a question is dumb. It doesn't matter if you asked it 10 times. The 10th time is probably when it clicks for you, right? So don't be shy to ask those questions, but always put your foot first. Always, just like when you was like, oh, okay, I just got to play around with it. Yup, that's all you got to do. Just play around with it. Click it again. Certain things are going to pop up. It's just like when you first used a computer. We didn't know how to use it, right? But let me not get long-winded and talk about these charts. Let me go to the chat real quick. But hopefully I dropped your, I answered your question. Drop that link.
Yes, you did, Moody. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's by ranging. I got a question for the person that just said that. iPhone, it's by ranging. What does ranging mean? And you can unmute yourself if you like. But what does ranging mean? And how do the reason I'm saying that is because I have SPY on a daily chart, and you just said, hey, it's SPY ranging, and I'm just like, damn, we're just seeing one candlestick for the day because we're going to go to a smaller time frame, right, to understand like what happened today and just like something potential for tomorrow. So I'm trying to understand like why would you ask is SPY ranging, and if you can help me identify what ranging means, then I'll get back to that question. All right, cool. So with SPY, what I'm seeing right now, we went 2 up for the day, right? And not only that we went 2 up for the day, we also went 2 up for the week, right? If anybody remembers last week how we went, remember on Monday, I was like, hey, we went 2 up, direction is still gonna be 2 up. We went red a little bit, but I kept saying it was a pullback, right? We pulled all the way back down here, and then we shot right back up. We broke highs of earlier that week and gave new highs, and then closed at 413.47, right? This week, same thing. The candles are showing us bulls are still in effect. We're staying over our 50% retracement rule of from last week. We kind of came all the way down there, found a bounce, found some buyers to go ahead and push us right back up, right? So I'm liking SPY still right now. SPY's doing this little weird thing that it did right here, that it did right, like right around here. It's best to be able to see on a daily chart. And this also explains, like, you see how we're seeing a weekly morning star 3 pattern setup right here going down, and then these 3 candles are not the same setup, right? It's like more so of a bull flag breaking out. But if we take it over to the daily, this little funky stuff that I was saying is doing right here is exactly what it's doing right here. Now we're able to identify and actually see what I was talking about with that morning star falling all the way down, right? So we're just consolidating just like it was consolidating right here. That's why I was asking as well, what did you mean by ranging, right? Because I also wanted to identify like what time frame are you talking about? How are you looking at SPY, right? Because it all depends on what time frame you're looking at it and how you're perceiving it, right? So that's what I'm seeing right now on bigger time frames. There's no reversals to the downside on bigger time frames. Even if I go over to the monthly, as you see, we're playing 2 up. So what the monthly is playing right now is not only a 2 up, is a reversal pattern, right? It's a 2 down, 1, 2 bullish reversal back up, 2, 1, 2 bullish reversal, right? So what I'm seeing is we're staying above the meat and potatoes of when we open and close back in May, right? Back in May, we ranged pretty, we gave a big old range, right? That we stood inside. Well, we actually broke and then stood inside, and we're still inside of May's range, right? So we need to get to a high at least of 427 to be able to get out of that range and play in a new range, right? As of late, we've been doing very well because we broke out, we went 2 up, we're starting to come back down for this month, right? Because this is what you're gonna see from last week and this week, right? That's what I see within this candlestick. And as I go smaller down, I don't see no reversals to the downside, but reversals, continuations, a reversal on a bigger time frame. And then on a weekly, I'm seeing continuations to the upside, right? Because our reversal was right here. We've been reversed right here, but we had some consolidation, came right back down, right? Off a 2-1-2 reversal back down. And then we got a 2 down, 2 up reversal right here. And we just been pushing up on a continuation, right? So that's how I look at the strat. Once I start going to smaller time frames, like a daily, I am not looking like, unless I'm just trading the daily time frame, I'm not looking at it like, oh, SPY reverse, right? Because if we look at it, SPY went down, right, on Friday, it went 2 down. So everybody would have thought SPY has reversed now because of the 2-1-2 to the downside, and it's still going up. But if you go to a bigger time frame, you will see SPY has not actually reversed. It was still playing inside of its range and broke out, right? So now let me check my 10-day chart, just see how we're doing. Yep, we're doing pretty good. So tomorrow, I expect it to be a nice move tomorrow. The only reason why is because I'm going to get a new 10-day chart, right? And I pay attention to my charts, right? So we had this 2-1 that could have been a 2-1-2 reversal back up. So we didn't have that reversal back up, but we still reversed back up, right? A smaller time frame would show us the actual strat pattern. We had a 2-1-3, right? Right now we got a 3-2-2. So that's what we're going to get. I feel like a 3-2-2 continuation, 2 to the upside, not 2 to the downside, right? And especially if SPY holds, right? Let me just pull up ES. Right, SPY's holding pretty strong. Let's bring her down to like a 30-minute time frame. Yeah, she just broke down, coming right back up, right? Just like this is what SPY had did when it had, oh, well, no, I'm sorry. This is what it didn't do this, but I'm gonna explain it on SPY chart. SPY just went down today and cleaned the gap and came right back up, right? So long story short, it's still holding pretty well, right? We just need to break back over this RSI. But if I go down to a smaller time frame, I'm pretty sure we're breaking back over it. See, 7-minute, we're already breaking back over it, right? 15-minute, we're testing it. We're breaking back over it, right? So we just gotta be patient with it, right? And you just gotta understand the time frames. But I think that SPY is gonna continue on a bullish run this week, right? But we're also gonna wait and let the candles identify for us, because as you see on ES, you see the same conjunctions of the consolidation around this price range, right? But right now we're bull flagging and breaking out of it pretty nicely. We're just having bullish sentiment, right? So let me go ahead and let's bring SPY down to a smaller time frame. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. So bring her over to the 6. And it's just, I'm gonna just go down through small time frames so you guys can see, right? I'm not even gonna, if you guys want me to chart it up, just let me know. If you guys want me to chart something else, let me know. But it just came to me to just, let's roll down the time frames so you guys can actually catch the concept of the strat and also just see what's happening, right? Because what we're doing, let me explain that because you may not understand that. What we're doing is, right, and let me bring it over to the weekly. This conjunction right here, we're breaking it down into more candles to see how we're going to break over it, if we're breaking over resistance pretty good, right? All of these candles, or if we're coming right back down. And now that I explain that, before I go to the chat, I seen somebody just said that, we're just gonna take it to the daily, just so you can see how big this get, and then look at this over here. Take it to the daily, look at the conjunction, right? Right here. We're just trying to go to past that and see, okay, what do we have to do? We know that there's buyers right here at 409, right? And the buyers left in previous data. When we opened up here, it shot back up to see if buyers were still gonna hold the price over this support. They weren't there, they left, and they flipped around and went bearish, and they dropped. And then you can see how we dropped all the way back down, right? Until we found an area of support and things of that nature, right? So if we go down, now you see all this conjunction right here, right? Now we're gonna take it back down to a 6-hour time frame. Boom, that's that whole conjunction. Now you see how the chart is giving you a story. When we were looking at it from the day, It's going up. It just looks like, oh man, it's just choppy. It's consolidating, but it really is not. It's still aggregating to the upside, right? So when you look at the 6 hour, you can see that like bull flag breakout. Boom, we got back over. Remember, we had buyers right here and they left. They returned. Boom. Let's make sure they return. Boom, they return. That's why I'm like, bulls are here. They're not letting the price drop from certain areas. Like, it doesn't matter that we get a pullback. We're supposed to always get a pullback when we're breaking highs, right? It's always going to pull back. The price aggregates. It's never just going to continue to run up, right? If it does do that, look for shorts. So as you see, we come back down, boom, buyers are still here. They bring the price right back up. It's over this 50% retracement rule. So what does that tell me? That this is also a place where my buyers are at. Why? Because look, buyers came back, pull back. Let's see if they're there. Buyers are here. We're testing this line. Boom. Okay, cool. Buyers come back. Look, the price goes down. You see buyers push the price back up. Buyers come back. His breaks highs, right, with the 3 bars, comes back down. Where does it come back to? Just like it came back to a support. Let's go back to our other support. Why? Because we have buyers here and we have buyers here. Boom, buyers come, buying. So what's going to happen again right here? We're going to come see if buyers are down here, right? It's going to pull back. And all we want is when the market close, pull back when the market close if we want to stay bullish. If you want to stay bearish, run while the market's closing, right? Because if it's running while the market's closed, when the market's closed and it runs for pre-market, what happens? It's oversold on a 1 minute. It's oversold on a 3 minute. Bears are going to push the price right back down to a support level, right? But also utilizing a strat, I got a 2 down, a 1, right? What do I normally say? Red to green. So red down, 1, green up, 2 up, right? Red to green. And that's what I'm seeing right here. It's like I just used my cheat sheet. Red, the 2 down. And then what also confirms it for me is like, okay, cool. This can be a Morningstar setup, right? And the Morningstar is just 1 big bar, small bar in there. It could be a doji, whatever the case may be, another bar mirroring it. That's the 3 bar setup, right? 2-1-2 reversal back to the upside, take profits right there, right? So that's what I'm seeing with SPY. Before I go to smaller time frames, let me just go ahead and look at some stuff. Could we check UPS? Yes, we can, bro. I got some runners. And then we could definitely check.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say, I got in that UPS call expiring on the 19th.
Okay. When did you get in it?
I got in. I think I got in on Friday.
Okay, yeah, bet. I just want to see if you had FOMO and you got in today. No, yeah. Did you take any profits? We hit like.
Yeah, so with that, bro, I got on this flight this morning, bro, and I seen that shit, and then I got off my flight and my shit was.
Oh man.
Yeah, I see it almost hit 200.
Yeah, my runners are red right now. I ain't checked my portfolio. I went and got a massage and I told myself I was gonna swing it regardless. So hopefully my runners do well, or at least doesn't eat at my profits too much tomorrow when the market opens, and it just lets me break even or something, or just gives me profits. But I think it's gonna still run. But yeah, we could definitely check that out here in a second. And TGT, yeah, if I still have time, absolutely. So with SPY, I slick want to just go over there because I just feel like y'all want to know about TGT or something else now. But yeah, see, 2-1 still correlating with what I see and what I like. I also like this level right here where it closed at 413.56, because if we stay above that level, we fly. You want to see how? Price action. Take it over to this candle. Look at the low. 413.57. Where stop? 413.56. Price action doesn't lie to you, right? So we could catch a bounce from there and take it right back up. Look at these lows. They're all going to be around 13. This one's a little lower, but like 413.75. Look at this one. 412, 413.06. That's where the buyers are at, around this level, right? And if you get in around 413, just know that they will try to fake you out all the way down to like 412.38. And then you're going to be mad when you sell down there and it reverses right back up, because that's where the buyers are at right now, right? So that's what I'm seeing on SPY. We're also still on an uptrend, right? Staying over the median. We come down. I'm gonna just talk a little fast so we could go to another chart. Now, let me take it back to the 6 hour. So you guys can start catching this. You remember what I said about this one? I was like Morningstar. It could be a Morningstar setup, 212 reversals. You can literally see when you're going from bigger time frames to smaller time frames, not smaller to bigger, you can literally see the strat take effect. 2-1. Take it back to the 4. 2-1, right? You're gonna see the 3-2-1, right? But I'm just looking at the last 2 bars. 2-1. Look at this, 3 hour. 2-1-2 Morningstar. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm seeing on a 4 hour happening with this candle right here. But we don't have that candle on a 4 hour. Tomorrow we will. And that's what it's looking like right there. And you see the levels over 1356, or really this one, 1306. And then as you go down lower, you literally see the strat play out. Now it's just gonna curve, right? Because you're going to a smaller time frame, so it's not gonna show you the same pictures. But don't you think it's funny? Look at this curve from here, from the 50%, is that the 50 mark? The 50 mark's right here, but look at this close, because this is the price action, right? Look at that close. Look how we break, bull flag, break down, 50% retracement, catch the bounce. Look how it curves up. It stops at this price action, because that's where we close, and look where it gapped up. That's when I told you, if we stay above this level, we do this and we go up. You can see it when we closed here and we opened up the next day. That's pre-market, but you can see that, right? So this right here is this right here. It's just doing it on a higher level, right? Because it found buyers here, so it's trying to find buyers here and see if it breaks up and goes up like around here, and then it's gonna fall and do the same thing again. And it's gonna go back up. It just doesn't fall all the way down straight, or doesn't go up all the way straight. And that's when you start learning about ranging and about support and resistance and things of that nature. So you go to the hour, now you start to see it starting to curve back down. It's gonna be like a consolidation right here, because the market's closed, dead money, nothing's really moving. You see everything's flat, and it's flat on the RSI, the breakout, and that's the hourly, right? You take it to the 45, or I think 30 minute I just did, is a little under it, right? So it's just playing just like it did. It came down, so it's trying, look, it broke down through its uptrend. Now it's on a downtrend. Boom, double top coming down. Now it's trying to break back over it. Broke back over. So now it's trying to do it again. So you just got to catch it, right? And just ride it up. Let's just take it to 10 minutes. Look, 10 minutes doing the same thing too. What downtrend are we talking about? We're still on the uptrend, and we're trying to test and pull back to see if we're going to run more. You go to a 5 minute, see the same thing too, just a lot of tests. Now you go to these, they're going to scare you out if you don't understand charts and stuff, right? Because it's going to look like it's going to stay on a downtrend, but it's not. It's not. It has to go over, so take you to a higher price, come down here and try to bounce, take you to a higher price, come down here, break down, come down here, fake people out thinking that's going to go lower to just break back over to get a higher price, right? But yeah, that's like my little market overview. Just like saying, I didn't put out no levels or anything. So I want people like, yo, Moody. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be putting out levels. But let's answer some more questions before I jump off here, because I'm really limited with time right now. My Tesla call from last week not looking too good. Then I saw news about the upcoming stock split. Yeah, bro. I wouldn't be swinging Tesla like that though. iPhone SL, stop loss. Take care of the downside. Stop loss take care of the downside, and upside will take care of itself. I don't understand what you're saying, iPhone. It just doesn't make sense to me. Stop loss, take care of the downside. Your stop loss takes care of the downside. The upside will take care of itself. That don't make sense. Could you explain? I'm not trying to be rude, bro. It just doesn't make sense unless you unmute yourself and explain yourself, so I could be able to be like, oh, that's what you're saying. Could you explain the concept with the 50% retracement? Like, what's the setup? What setup it brings? I could explain the 50% retracement, like what setup it brings up. That's like me being a time traveler, or just knowing what happens in the future and bringing it back to you. I wouldn't know what setup comes after, right? I'll be lying to you to be like, oh, after the 50% retracement, look for a 212 to the downside, look for a 312. Nah, the candlesticks are going to tell us what's going to happen. I can't predict the future, but say, since I have SPY up right here, I have my 50% retracement, right? And I just redraw it so you can see me do it. I grab the fib, I click right here, and the fib, I go to, let me put my magnet on, the high of last week, and then I take it to the low of last week, right? The high and the low, right there. Once I do that, there goes my 50% retracement because it says 50, and it's how I have it set up. Since I know that that's my 50% right here, 411, right? So 411.30 is what I said last time. So 411.29 is what I'm seeing right now. So how you would trade a 50% retracement is basically you see a failed 2 up, right? Right now we're failing the 2 up, right? Because it's red and it's pushing down. So it's failing, right? But let me not talk about bigger time frame stuff like that. Right now, let's just talk about the weekly. It's failing on the weekly and it's going 2 down, right? If it goes to 211.30 and you don't catch the bounce, right? Normally you could catch a bounce right here at the 50% retracement of a previous candle, or it's gonna break and that'll be your entry. You could use this for a bounce call entry, right? Or you can use this for a put entry to take it down to the target, to the bottom of its target, right? But you can also go to smaller time frames, just like how you see these little targets, they're on a smaller time frame. You can utilize that to take it as well. My suggestion is if we break 411.30, take it for puts and just take it for puts to about 409, but take profits along the way, just in case we don't get to 409 or it does want to bounce from 409. Perfect, got it now. All right, bet. I just wanted to make sure you, I'm explaining it so you could be able to get it, but always and always remember, it doesn't have to be on a weekly. We can be on a 5-minute chart. You see a 2 up, that's what this 3 bar did right here. It's called the 1 rev strat. You see a 2 up, it went 2 up. That's where it opened. So this bar was 2. So when it goes to the 50% retracement, obviously there's a small, super small candle, right? It breaks down, takes out its target. Let me see if I can find a better one to give you a better example right here, right? So, let me give you a better example. I got you right now, Playboy. I'm gonna just play it back. All right, cool. Let me throw the fib on this guy. We'll take it to a smaller time frame too, so you can be able to see and catch it. So this is the 2 up, right? I know to put it on this candle because I already seen what happened. So we're just gonna press play. Next candle come up. That's the wrong candle. I was supposed to put it on this candle. I think so. Let me see. Yeah, because that candle just closed. So this candle went 2 up, right? And you could do, sometimes I be doing this, when I'm trading, it's like, dang, it didn't happen. So I wait for my next candle, or I missed the move. And this one went 2 up. Let's go to the next one. Wow, 3, free. It did it too quick. It did it way too fast. So let's go over to a 3-minute chart. And this is what I mean by it did it too fast. Remember the 3-minute chart is 2 candles, right? And the last minute of this candle is not. So we went 2 up, as you see, and then went down. That's what made that 3 bar, right? I want to find a better example because I want you to see it go 2 up first. Let me see if I can rewind it.
So Moody, that 50% would be, like you said, your bounce area, or if it crosses it, it would be like where to get out at that point if you're in on calls.
Yeah,
what you're showing.
Yeah,
okay.
So if you was in calls and you was in profits, and let's just say you're on a 5-minute, you just threw this 50% retracement on. Yes, if it breaks, if you want to do that, that's trading a different strategy on the strat, right? That's just trading, not strategy, but a different combo sheet, right? That's just trading the 3 bar. That's just trying to make the bar go 3 down and catching that move down. But if you were in calls and it's riding up, let's say you wrote it up here and you're just riding up, I wouldn't utilize the 50% retracement rule to get out. I would utilize the 50% retracement rule to buy more. I think we're going to keep going up. Let me buy at this bounce to keep going up. and then I cut all of these contracts and hold these. That makes sense?
Got it. Yeah, I got that. So it should be on like a failed candle, like you said.
Yeah, always a fail 2 up like this right here. And look, watch it play it back. This one failed 2 up. The next one went 3. But if it's just is moving so fast and I can't catch it, as you see this wick, that's why it went 3. We opened up right here. As soon as it opened up, it wicked so fast and it went 2 up. Once it did that, that turned in, we opened up right here, right? So that was a 1. As soon as we wicked up, it went 2 up. As soon as it went right back down to break this low, it went 3. And now it just came back up. But I'm let me see if I can find out.
Got you. And then that bounce should kind of match on your RSI, right? Like it probably a bounce off the 50 on the RSI at the same time.
Nah.
Not necessarily.
Nah, not necessarily. The 50, when I'm talking about the 50 mark on the RSI and the 50 mark, 50 retracement rule on the candle, that's 2 different things. That's 2 different things. Sometimes you can catch it like that. Like that's why I said, let me take it. Let me go take it back. Was that on 5 minute? Which 3 bar did I do? I forget. Oh, it's right here. Let me do the replay real quick. Let's put it on this one. Yes, slick. Yup, because it was the breakout. I wasn't looking at the RSI. It was the breakout. You see how it broke right here? Look, I'm gonna really replay it for you. I'm about to let you see what the RSI do. All right, so look, check it. This is on a 5 minute chart, but I normally do this on smaller time frames and put them all together, right? So right here, you see we're under the 50 mark, right? Let's let it play. Boom. You see how we get pushed? Dang, man, it's just not gonna allow me to be great. Is that so? When I do the replay, it's just gonna show me the open, and then once I pause it, it's gonna show me how the candle closed. But did you see the RSI, how it went down and broke right back up and tested it?
Matched it.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. It's testing it, but the 50% retracement rule we're looking at is up here. So I'm gonna do it one more time and just watch it, and then I'm gonna let it run all the way up there and just watch this RSI. Oh, wait, hold on. No, stop. Please stop. Come on, play it. Let me be great. All right. Watch this RSI down here. Watch how it goes down low. Boom, even lower. Come back, test. Boom. Let's go, Bulls. Now it's testing again. Watch how it bounces off of it and runs. Boom, you see that? It's just people won't catch that move sometimes. They'll be like, man, how did you? Is the market moves fast, but that was a lot of that. Look at the money that you would have made.
And so long as it stays over the 50 mark, you're cool to stay in this trade on calls, right?
Facts. Big facts. Yep.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, big facts, bro. That's why I stopped looking at UPS. Because I was looking at UPS, and when I seen the 5, I was like, oh, okay, it's just a pullback. Cool, got you. All right. Because when I went to bigger time frames, like even an hour, look, we're bouncing off of the 50 mark. So I was just like, nah, I'll risk some of these runners because I already took great profits. My runners could go, I could open up 35% or 30% and I'm gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna kill me. But I know that I want to cut at least at, if I'm down, I want to at least cut at -10 or -15. Of course, I want to cut with profits, but if it's not going my direction, I'll cut at like -15, -20, because I'm still in profits. You know what I'm saying? Even my runners, they're still in profits. Even my theta shouldn't. Nope. My theta is actually gonna rip me apart tomorrow. Not rip me apart, but hopefully we just move up so my theta doesn't kill me. But I already put that in a play. Like if I'm down 30%, I'm still straight. I'm just basically breaking even. Not even. I'm still in profits. But yeah. But long story short, to come back to talk about UPS, that's why I stood in the trade, because we really haven't broke down. Of course, I have to go to a bigger time frame. You're gonna see it's just pulling back, right? But say 30 minute, you see, we're just flat. So that's why I stood there, right? Because it's risky, but it's risky for me. But I can risk it, right? Because I took profits on it already, and also is that a breakout trade, and that's what I like, right? is right there at the median. So it's going to pick its direction tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we're gonna go down. I think we'll reverse this thing right back up. And it's just because I'm on a 7-minute time frame. So this is scary, you seeing this downtrend like this, right? But if I take you to a bigger time frame, you're not gonna see that downtrend. You're just gonna see that minimum downtrend bounce, go back up. What happened at this level? Right? It rejected, came back down. We finally came back to that level, we broke. So what happens? We come back to test that level to see if we want to fly a little more, right? So, yep. But yeah, does anybody have any questions? I think somebody asked, I forgot what chart that was. Will putting it on 1 minute help? Will what putting on 1 minute help? Everything helps me on a 1 minute. I trade in 1 minute. You can change the speed on the playback. Yeah. I can change the speed to the playback, but look, just so I can show you, it's still gonna do the same thing. Let me take it over to, it can stay on this. Playback. Put it on this candle.
Moody, you making me wanna pay for Trading View. I had it paid last week, but then it ran out. I feel like I want it again. Probably gonna pay for it. It's a really good. I like this graph, this platform.
Even when I paused it, I'm listening to you, Shamara. Even when I paused it, it still put it at close. It's just gonna move slower, but the playback, how it plays, it lets you catch the candle. It shows you where it opened and closed. It don't be like letting you see it just grow.
Oh yeah, Moody. I have. Oh, sorry. I have a question, Moody. Do you use the feature that allows you to look at multiple stocks and you know,
Yeah, I do.
like you have like 4 boxes? Do you use that, or you just you just focus on one?
I do. If you look at the screen, I got like 3 screens split right here. It's like how I be trading sometimes, like SPY. But yeah, sometimes I'll put it on.
Oh man.
Sometimes I'll put it on 4. Yeah.
That's what I want to do, and I was trying to learn how to do TOS, but I just like the way Trading View alerts me, and I I know TOS is free with, that you could do this feature, but I just really like the ease of how Trading View looks.
Yeah. That's why I never went to TOS, is just because I started with Trading Views and I liked it and I paid for it. I just told myself this is an investment. This is a tool to make me successful, and I need this to be able to do the things I need to do. I didn't want to have to mark up my charts every single time.
Now, when you say mark up your chart every single time, it saves it?
Yeah, I don't have to. I don't have to do this all. I could just close this right now. Look, I just close this whole thing and it's gonna save it.
So it auto saves it?
Yeah, your chart, whatever you put on your charts is always gonna be there.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, you don't have to like that's like a perk of paying for it. You don't have to like chart so much. Well, I wouldn't say chart so much. Your charts to be saved. Like if you charted something and you close your computer, it'll still be there. Jesus Christ. You're not supposed to see all that. Yeah, it just yeah, you could create, it just saves everything. It auto saves it, like you said. Anybody else got any questions? Let me go back to the chat. Damn, where is the chat? Moody, what is wrong with you? That's the participant. Chat. Oh, right here.
UPS.
UPS. What? I kind of just talked about UPS. What you want with UPS? It just always helped me. Like if you just say, "Oh, UPS," I don't know what you want on UPS. You got to guide somebody and be like, "Yo, can you look at UPS? This is what I see." Or even if you don't see nothing, you gotta give me something, bro, to work with. Because I can pull up UPS. Look, I'm just not an asshole. I'll be like, "Look, UPS is up here. What's up? What you want me to look at?" I'm talking to you, bro. Dang. Okay, never mind.
Oh no, I didn't see your screen load.
No, but what's your question on UPS? Like, what you want me to do? Chart it.
I was just wondering, like, if would it like still be a good like thing to hold?
So you in UPS with me?
Yeah.
Did you take any profits?
No, I didn't take any profits yet.
Oh, this is the dude that I was talking to earlier.
Yeah, this is
Oh, okay, copy. Is it okay. Now I know what you want. I got you. I'll go back to the chat in a second. All right, you want to know if you should still hold this guy, not just if Moody's holding it. That's a good question. Me?
Yeah, but I just like saw some news that they just bought like a medical company.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't really go off news. News helps though. I don't go off of news. Nah, Brian. I don't want to, bro. I just know to trim and take profits. I'm a trimmer. I'm gonna always trim and take profits and make sure I brought a bag home. But nah, bro, I will hold it. I ain't gonna cap to you. I ain't gonna cap to you at all. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like it's gonna hit at least 201. At least 201. Just looking at past data and how it aggregates, and this is just the beginning of the week, and we just went 2 up. We gave the move, gave the profits. It's just we're pulling back now. So we just got to see what tomorrow brings. But to be honest, bro, like look how the chart moving. Nah, I will hold them. And that's why I put it out with time. I was like, if anybody jumps in this with me, like this one is risky, right? Because it's a weekly contract now. It's not really a weekly, but it's a weekly contract, right?
Yeah.
But long story short, it's always best to have time on your contracts, bro. To me, regardless of if you know that you're not day trading or scalping, it's always best to go 2-3 weeks out, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Regardless of the fact you're gonna make a good percentage, it's just like I made what, like 115 on one, and then the other one I made like 70%. I'm cool with that. I'm not tripping. That's the difference. One person's gonna make a little bit more, the other person's gonna make more. But you can play both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I will hold UPS. Let me go ahead and I just want to stay on a bigger time frame. They're telling me a bigger picture. Nah, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I know I kind of went over it. Nah, I wouldn't. Right. The only and just to give you, these are my stop losses, bro. Like you just gotta look at my screen right up here. These are like take profit zones. This is not a take profit zone for me. This is to alert me to let me know that I'm moving back well. And
the alerts.
This alert is to let me know, hey, do you want to buy more, Moody? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell everybody else, but do you want to buy more? Because we're approaching the weekly and our daily opening. So I know bulls will be there to push the price even higher to eat up this PMG that's creating, right?
PMG?
Huh?
What is that you're referring to? PMG?
PMG of consecutive pivot lows, higher lows. Like you got one high low right here, you got another one right here, right there, another one right there, where we're not breaking highs, we're just breaking lows. When you get a consecutive of them, one candle normally takes it all out. Like right here, all of these were consecutive pivot lows, right? Higher lows. So this is a 7-minute candle, right? But if we put this candle together with this candle, that's 14 minutes. These one and this one, that's another 14 minutes. So that's like the 45-minute chart is gonna show this. So here, I just want to show it's kind of perfect. Just give me a second. Right here. All right, so with me doing that, just explained it right here. All these pivot lows, one candle basically stick it out. You see how you take out all these pivot lows, like this high goes for that high goes for that high. That's what. But if I take it over to like a 40 or 30-minute chart, gotta find where I was. I found it. It's right here. All right. So look at this PMG right here. This is a PMG. This one candle try to take. Remember seeing all those pivot lows on a smaller time frame? That one candle took it all out.
Yeah, one candle. Yeah.
Yeah, so this candle ate up a PMG as well. I didn't even do that. This can't rewind because I know I'm missing. This candle, let's try to go find it. Right here, you see this PMG? Look, oh my God. All this
Yeah.
PMGs, look, you see these PMGs? Look at these candles, how these big candles all the way over here, how it's just taking them out. Look, boom, 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 boom. You see the PMG right there? Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
And they're all over the place. It happens all day. Look, that's a PMG right there. It just failed to take it out. But look at this candle when it came back, said, nigga, you, oh, sorry. Boy, are you crazy? Look, PMG, low, 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 low. It just went low, but look at that one candle.
Yeah,
Boom.
just like filling the gap.
Yeah, no, that's not even a gap. Oh, well, no, I take that back because me and Jordan, we argue about that. He calls those gaps.
How, I mean, like, why wouldn't you call that a gap?
Oh, damn, bro, you really trying to keep me on here.
I mean, my bad, bro.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. This is like stuff me and Jordan be talking about. I consider this to be a gap right here, like from right here where my dotted lines are at.
Yeah.
Right? Or I'll say like right here, like this low. From that low to right here, I consider it to be a gap, and it filled that gap. Jordan would still consider this whole thing to be a gap all the way up, but he's right. It's just I don't see it how he sees it. The reason I know he's right is because we were talking charts one day, we were just trading, and I had sent him a picture, and I was like, "Yo, look at this." I was like, "Look at this PMG or something," and I was like, "Oh snap, gap fill," and I was like, "Dang, bro, you right." Cause look, I just literally looked at it as a gap, but you're the one that put me onto that because I look at something else as a gap, and he was just like, "Yeah, bro, we always gonna learn from each other, bro."
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it on the market review. I was just really trying to go over SPY. If I could remember, or somebody just tells me what was that other chart, I'll pull it up. Let me go in here. Somebody asked me about something. Oh
Yeah, appreciate that though, bro.
you're welcome. Target. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Let me see. All right. Target went to up. Let's look at this weekly. Target's direction is still to up. It's failing. It's probably right at its 50% retracement. Let me be great. There we go. And let me be right. Tell me it's right at the 50% retracement. Yes, it is. How wicked is that? Literally at the 50% retracement, it caught a bounce right there, right? At the 50 mark. So tomorrow will tell a bigger picture. Let's see, we completed. Yeah, I think Target will still have his nice little run. Are we on an uptrend on Target? Definitely. Yeah, Target is having this nice little pullback. It might even pull back all the way to like 163 levels or like 164 levels to grab the rest of those buyers and push price right back up. My bad, bro. I'm just not charting it. I'm just like looking at stuff. 2-1. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dang. Yeah, bro. It's gonna go fill this gap. But just know, like, even when it fills this gap, it's not to say that it's gonna go boom and fill all the way to 208. It can though, but it's definitely gonna fill this gap. Your first stop. Here, I'm gonna chart a little something of it. Your first stop is gonna be right here, right? That's turning green, so you can know that's calls. Your second stop, you got so many gaps. Second stop right here. Third stop, if the candles let me be great right here. And this is actually a gap fill. Right? And you could honestly take profits right there. I'll just give you some take profits on right there. Definitely take profits right there. That's another gap fill. And let's go ahead and make this one yellow. That's the end of this gap fill. Right? This is the beginning of the gap fill. For now, it already filled some of it, right? obviously, yeah, it filled a little bit of it. So we're gonna start it from here, right? And this is still a target, but that's a gap right here that you have. Automatically, you're gonna want to go into here and get some targets. These targets already like basically got taken out by when it went all the way down, but they're gonna respect your levels. So what I mean by that is just opening this guy up, knowing that you're in between these two levels, right? And not taking too many levels, but some accurate ones, right? So this would be a level right here, right? Because you can see all the consolidation right here. Once we broke that level right here, you see that candle flush all the way down, right? And you can see once we came back to that level, it broke back over there, right? So that's 181.13. What's this? 184.02, 183. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, let's make this green because we're inside the gap now. That's the take profit zone. That's the take profit zone. I'm just looking at the candles. And then also this one right here is a take profit zone. All of these lower lows, all the bottom of these wicks are take profit zones as well. I'm just giving out like some nice little key levels that I think that the stock is gonna hit.
What's your alert on here for?
Huh?
Your alert at 164?
What's that alert for? Bro, if I told you, I'd be lying to you. I don't even know why I put that alert there. I was probably waiting to go buy there, to be honest with you. And I missed it because it actually it hit right there and I missed it. But I know I was looking at Target when I was looking at Upstart. I just didn't like the Greeks on it. But I like it. And another thing I like Target right now is because earnings is coming up. So I would like the pre-earnings run up. Things normally run for earnings and then it falls for earnings.
Yeah, did you see Upstart? They halted at the close.
Nah, I didn't see that. Nah, I seen GameStop halting, a couple of things halting, but yeah, I really like Target too.
So you will put this one out like a couple, like 2 weeks?
Well, Target,
Yeah.
yeah, I go like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. To be honest, you want to know what I'm gonna really do? Target, I would go at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Right, I wouldn't load up on those. I'll do like a starter position on both of those, like maybe 15 to 30 contracts. But I'll definitely grab like a weekly and just scalp it, like day trade it, because I know like Target pays. They got good Greeks, and if it gives you that move, it's gonna pay. I'm trying to see an entry. I honestly like this for an entry.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and like read up on the Greek shit.
No, this should definitely not be the entry. This could be the entry right here. All right, and then boom. Oh no, why you do that? Right there and right there. Hey, you can take a picture of this, bro. Because this is exactly how I would trade it. And you see, I was just looking at candlesticks. That's why I tell you, it depends on how I feel. Like, because I know how to trade in different ways. It literally, and I was still, see, now that I went to a smaller time frame, I definitely take this as a call entry. You see, and it's just things have changed for me. Because I'm looking at the chart. I'm like,
hey, I know somebody probably already asked you this, and you probably showed them. How do you put the monthly and weekly on there like that?
oh, that's the strat. That's this right here. You just go to
Strat candles, okay.
yeah, the strat candle open levels. It'll pop up like that, letting you know that the weekly, the daily open up there, the monthly open up there. So I'll get it right here to take it all the way up to the monthly, take some profits and take profits up there. I actually like this for call entry better. And I like how it gapped up over there. And I'll still leave this right here for a put entry because I will put a put entry right here at 166.41 because I see the levels where if it breaks 166.44, it's gonna come down to at least 160. Hold on, 166.44. Yeah, it definitely come down to about 165.23 and then take us to 164.42. But Now that I said that live and y'all heard that, y'all can take that, but I will keep it like my put entry right here because I know it's more safer. If we come down here, I know for a fact if we break this, we coming down here. But yeah, I'm gonna just leave it up here right here so anybody can take a picture real quick so you can get all the levels. None of this. Don't take none of this stuff up here. All that. These levels are accurate, but this is past. This is back then when I was trading it in December.
Yeah, I've been getting crushed by Target on my long-term portfolio.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm about to hop off of here. I appreciate everybody that I really just muted myself while I was talking. I really appreciate everybody for jumping on. I just have something to do. I would have stood here a little longer with you guys. But really appreciate you guys for joining. If y'all have any questions, please ask me. And whenever I do a market overview, I do anything, understand I'm for the people. So I'm gonna be talking about SPY when I'm doing market overviews or just talking about charts. So if you want me to just focus on your trade or something that you want, just, hey, unmute yourself and drop it in the chart like, yo, Moody, can you look at this? But at least be specific. Don't say, yo, Moody, can you look at AMD? Because I'm gonna be like, what do you want me to look at AMD? You know, just give me some guidance so I can be able to guide you as well, right? But may the Lord continue to bless everybody from the crown of their heads to the sole of their feet. Remember to be a blessing to others. Remember to smile and be great. You are the flow. Nothing moves without you. Peace out, everybody. Love y'all. Sam MC, the indicator. I don't use indicators. The indicator I use is the RSI. But if you're talking about the SHRAT with the numbers on the top, that's not an indicator. It's called the SHRAT. And that's what we were just talking about. You can see it on my screen right here. Go to your indicators up here, type in SHRAT candle open levels FTC and activate it. Yes, sir. And just DM me if you have any type of problems with it, and I'll get you squared away, bro. Peace out.